Smackdown is live from Madison Square Garden, so you would expect a big show tonight. We kick things off with the Usos, fresh off their win at Money in the Bank over the Tribal Chief. It's time for Tribal Court. To be honest, Roman is guilty whatever the charge is, but like O.J. Simpson, he's probably getting away with it. They are interrupted by Paul Heyman and Solo Sikoa as Paul Heyman makes a defence of Roman Reigns, a defence as strong as Southampton's in the Premier League last season. Solo takes the mic off of Heyman and throws out the ring as Roman Reigns makes his entrance. Roman says it doesn't matter he got pinned because he's still the Tribal Chief. The Usos say they won't be manipulated by Roman and play their evidence of being mistreated, showing segments where he mistreats all of the bloodline. Roman says he was forced to do all those things for the benefit of the bloodline. Roman says he didn't need the bloodline, as he was already the main event in WrestleMania before the bloodline was around, but he raised up the Usos and Solo to his level, which in kayfabe is a really good point. Roman says he is done with everything. He takes off his famous red necklace and puts it round Jay's neck and throws his big old gold belt away, before getting on his knees and legitimately crying. I've not seen crocodile tears like that since Pep Guardiola cried about Sergio Aguero leaving Manchester City. It's all a ruse as Roman low blows our Lord and Saviour Jey Uso. Him and Solo get the edge over the Usos in a brawl, but there's a great moment where Solo picks up the necklace and considers putting it on, teasing maybe he could be the Tribal Chief next instead of Jey. They tie Jey in the ropes and make him watch as Roman hits Jimmy with the belt, and not in a good way. Jey gets free to attack Roman but eats a Samoan spike from Solo. Our segment ends with Solo splashing Jimmy Uso through the commentary table. At this point we're 30 minutes into the show and I feel like it's flew by. The Bloodline story truly is cinema-like in its presentation and I look forward to watching it develop every week. When we come back from commercial break, Jimmy is getting carted in an ambulance in front of the entire SmackDown roster. Typical Jimmy, always getting injured. Jey goes with him of course and the show goes on. On to the United States Championship match between Sheamus and the reigning champion Austin Theory, who I feel has been missing for the last month. He does need better booking. Sheamus does an ugly knee drop from the top rope. It looked brutal. You would not want to take that. Pretty deadly run out for the distraction, and to be fair, I'd be distracted if those two snacks ran at me. Sheamus counters 8 down, hits a pump knee and gets a close near fall. Here comes the Brutes as Ridge and Butch run out to even the odds. Sheamus bro kicks Kit on the apron, but Theory rolls him up for the win and retains the title. The Grayson Waller effect is next. His guest is Edge, and it's really good to see Edge back. Grayson says Edge has a massive announcement, so we'll see where this is going. Edge is sang to the ring by the MSG faithful, a trend which the Brits will take credit for. We started singing wrestlers' themes to the ring when they came out. It's our thing, don't try and take it. Edge doesn't know what the announcement is, so Grayson was presumably just making it up. Grayson says that Edge is retiring, which he denies, and he says he will have a match with Grayson Waller later on in the show. AJ Styles is out next with Mia Yim by his side as he goes one-on-one with Karrion Kross. Kross has his leg taped up but almost wins it early as he hits the cross hammer. Shout out to Wade Barrett of course, before AJ stops the choke. Kross counters the forearm before AJ hits it the second time and wins in like 2 minutes. Should we just sack Kross now? He starts these feuds saying how bad his opponents are and then just gets beat by them with relative ease. Asuka's in the ring for a promo but Bianca Belair immediately runs out. She's followed by Charlotte and the brawl's on. I'm not a big fan of Asuka promos. I'd say just have her beat people up because she's really good at it. So this was really good because she didn't need to speak on the mic for a long time. In a shock, Damage Control run out and Bayley tries to help Io Sky cash in on Asuka, but it's stopped by Bianca and Charlotte. It was a good quick segment with a lot going on. I feel like the SmackDown Women's division is stacked with these 5 on the roster. Edge is out for the main event match of the night, his singles match with Grayson Waller. It's Waller's in-ring main roster debut since being drafted to SmackDown. WWE clearly see something in Waller to put him in this position, a main event segment with one of the greatest of all time. There's a beautiful fallaway slam by Edge. I don't remember seeing him use that very often, but I liked it. Waller does a flipping unprayer, literally diving over Edge to hit it. Never seen that before. Good job, lad. Brilliant closing sequence as Waller dodges the spear, goes for a rolling stunner finish from the outside, but gets caught with a spear. Edge wins, but Waller looked good in defeat, and after the match, Edge even gets on the mic and gives him his dues. We heard during the Edge vs Waller match that Jey Uso was coming back to the arena. To close the show, Roman's back in the ring waiting on Jey. Jey comes through the crowd and dives over the barricade to attack Solo. He grabs a chair and hits Roman before Solo gets involved again, but he takes a whooping with the chair instead. He grabs the WWE Undisputed Championship and says into a mic for the world to hear that he wants Roman one-on-one, presumably setting up the main event of SummerSlam. Thank you so much for listening to me give my thoughts and reviews and highlights of SmackDown this week. This is all very new to me, it's something that I've just recently started, but you can help support me by subscribing, liking and commenting on my videos. Any help's appreciated. If you've got any feedback too, that would be greatly appreciated. And I'll see you all next time.